want to go forward 10 years to see the world of the cloud evolving, where every application is really a dynamic construct of applets, of application pieces and parts.
I think I would go about 10 years back to just really take the knowledge I have now about VMware and where we're going with virtualization back to that time period to just see where we could go and accelerate some of the things that we're doing today.
The reason for selecting 200 years in the future has to do with the way technology is advancing, and as a little kid I was a big Jetsons fan, and so I'd rather be with the Jetsons than Fred Flintstone. So I want a jetpack and I want flying cars, and I just want to live in the future.
I think in 10 years our products will be that much more awesome.
There you go. Thanks so much. All right, Ram, why would you go back 15 years?
Yeah, I would like to go back 15 years so that I can join the VMware bandwagon 15 years ago. When it started, it would have been more fun and more exciting. Yeah.
And then Richard, why are you going forward 100?
Just more futurist, so I want to see how the world will turn out in the next 100 years and what technology would advance to.
Right. And how about you, Marcelo? Would you go back 500 years? Why?
Well, actually, I'm an old-fashioned guy, so I would like to really go back when there were princesses and dragons to be slayed.
Thanks, guys. Suzanne, why wouldn't you go forward any year?
Because where I'm at is perfect right now. I work at a great company. I have an awesome team. I love where I'm at right now. Why would I want to leave?
Heeman, why would you go forward 5 years?
Because I think in 5 years we will have a different world, in part because of what we do, but also because of the way people will be looking at the way they live their lives. I think it's pretty exciting to see how people keep changing their approach to life. There's some disturbing parts of society, but there's some really fascinating developments, and what we do in technology is kind of cool. So I think in 5 years there'll be a far bigger change than there has been in the last 5 or 10. Accelerated. I'm just excited to see it.
All right, I'm here with Susan Gudenkopf, VCP #1. Can you believe it? Susan, why are you going forward 10 years?
I'm hoping that in the next 10 years the Vikings have the opportunity to pull together a really strong team and maybe win a Super Bowl. Not just get there, win a Super Bowl. So, go Vikings. Minnesota, woo!
I would go back 5 years because that was really the truly beginning when VMworld just first came out and really made the big splash, and where everybody knew that it was on the desktop and you could go from Mac to PC to Unix-based system. So that's why I would go back, and just to come back in time and just to talk back to some of the earlier developers who've now really had the vision, the forethought to move forward the next 5 years.
So I would like to go back 8 years because that's when I had the chance between moving to Australia or to Miami, and I decided Miami. So I would like to know what it would have been if I had gone to Australia.
Catherine, why are you going back 90 years?
I hate this. I can't do this.
Sorry. We'll have a bloopers roll. Come on. Why are you going back 90 years?
So I like the 1920s. Every time I had a project where you had to do research in history class, I would always, get really into the 1920s. I think it's a really cool decade, and I would have loved to live then.
All right, Tisa, why would you go forward 2 days?
Well, Kaylee, I want to go forward 2 days so that VMworld's over because my dogs are barking. My shoes are killing me.